Good evening, everyone. Curry College Chief Weather Forecaster Joe Shock here, taking a look at the tropics. I didn't really want to do a video on Franklin because it was not going to impact the U.S., so I didn't think it was needed for me to go into great detail about Franklin. But anyway, here it is coming off the Yucatan. This may become a hurricane and then head into Mexico by, looks like, tomorrow night and into Thursday morning as maybe a Category 1 hurricane, and then die off, and then that'll be it. But really, what we're going to be looking at here over the next week or so is Invest 99 out here. Here it is now, and here's where the NHC, the National Hurricane Center, thinks it has a shot of developing up to 40% now with the newest 8 o'clock update here from them. So you can see here, this is the area that this may be developing in. And I say this develops, okay? So listen closely. This is going to develop. We probably may have a tropical storm north of the islands here, just to the east of the Bahamas by Monday, if not a hurricane in this area by Tuesday, about a week from now. So this is going to be very, very interesting to watch here. And I will explain why this is going to go out to sea. And likely, and I say will miss the East Coast. Not likely, but will miss the East Coast. We'll take a look at some of the upper level features that are going to be going on by the weekend and early next week that will make that possible. So here's the Canadian ensembles. You can see here again the operational and the ensemble mean, and each individual ensembles essentially take this out to sea. The strength will likely be stronger on the Canadian as it is on the European. I can't show the European here because of the privacy issues from ECMWF, but the European has a hurricane, if not a major hurricane, off the East Coast. But thankfully, again, similar to what you see here for the Canadian tracks, headed out to sea, but these are weaker. But overall, you get the idea what the Canadian ensembles there do. Now, here we are with the height fields. This is 120 hours, day 5. This is the ensemble, not the operational control, which I will show you in just a minute. Here it is on the ensemble. You can see where the storm is going to be on the 13th, Sunday. And here's the ridge off to the east. Here comes this trough that will kick it out. Here we are on the 15th. The storm is in here somewhere. Here comes a trough that will kick it out. You can see where the heights are around normal. That's the track that this will follow. Here we are the 16th. And here comes a trough through the northeast, wiping that out and taking that out to sea. Now here is the operational Canadian, the jet stream. And there's a lot of talk about there could be a jet stream split, a trough split, where a piece can lift out, the other piece that's here will come by, pick up the storm, and send it right into New England. Again, that is a situation that has been suggested by the European ensembles, especially yesterday, but essentially today's forecast has essentially clustered well offshore. But regardless, here's where the Canadian model has Hurricane Gret by Monday night and Tuesday. So, this looks very, very strong here, and this is only about a week away, so this is certainly very much on the table. And then here's the main jet stream core over New England. If we advance to Tuesday afternoon, you can see the jet stream digging, Gret coming up. You can see by Tuesday night, Gret is here. You can see how the jet stream is still over our area. It's not split. So Gret at this moment is being picked up by the jet stream and obviously kicked out to sea. Wednesday, you can see it Wednesday morning here. Obviously, can't get pulled in. It's just a little bit too late. And then here's the operational with the storm. And then here it is heading out to sea. And then there it is Wednesday afternoon. Very similar to where the European operational has it. Essentially at about 65 west, 39, 40 degrees north. Let me go back here if I can. Yeah, right here, the Canadian, right where the European is. Wednesday morning of next week. 69, 70 west, looks like about 37 north. So again, mainly this trough that's coming through early next week is going to be, in bottom line, the saving grace for not having a hurricane, if not a major, get to the East Coast on land and then either get to the Outer Banks, come up to New England, or get offshore and then get pulled back into New England. So that is a very, very interesting situation. I'm going to have to pause here because I want to get the SST configuration. I forgot to put that on, so just hold on. We'll take a look here quickly in a moment at the SSTs. Here we are taking a look at the SSTs. You can see here the anomalies. You can see all this warm water along the East Coast and this cool water here and there. What may happen now, you got to remember, this may change over the course of the week. Maybe this will warm up, maybe this will cool down, but this certainly, I think, is going to change over the course of the week. So, as of now, you can see where there's warm and cool relative to normal, and you can see where the normal is like baroclinic zone. that will set up. And usually what storms like to do is they can like to ride that baroclinic zone, and you can see that baroclinic zone will lead it, and it will also follow that tongue of warm water here out to sea. You can see water temperatures 5-6 C above normal up here in the North Atlantic off the northeast coast. So just again, a very, very interesting thing. We'll see how this evolves, this SST configuration evolves over the next few days. But overall, again, that trough will likely, thankfully, not split and keep this thing out to sea. That's it for now, and thank you for watching.